Why do so many ESL students have problems speaking and listening to the English language? The problem is not the English language, it's learning a second language in general. A little background on languages. There are over 7,000 spoken languages in the world today, according to ethnologue.com. If we separate all the different sounds in all of the languages, there are about 200 different vowel sounds and about 600 consonant sounds. If each sound is called a phoneme, then there are about 800 phonemes in total. If we check different languages, we find that almost all of them use less than 5% of the 800 phonemes. For example, in Spanish, we use 27 of the 800 phonemes. This is about 3.4% of the total phonemes. In Brazilian Portuguese, 34 of the 800 phonemes, which is about 4.25%. And in English, we use 44 phonemes, which is 5.5%. With each language using such a small number of phonemes, the probability that two languages would use the same exact phonemes is very low. According to scientific research done by Dr. Patricia Kuhl, when a baby is born anywhere in the world, that baby will be able to hear all 800 phonemes. But as the baby grows just a few months, that baby's hearing or auditory system will focus on the sounds spoken by the adults around him. In Mexico and most of LATAM, that is Spanish, where we use 27 phonemes. The question is, what does the ear or auditory system do with the other 773 phonemes that it's not hearing during these first months of life? The ear or auditory system basically says, well, it seems that we're not going to use the other 773 phonemes. So the ear no longer maintains them or begins to turn them off. And when does the ear begin to turn off the sounds of the other 773 phonemes? Well, according to research done by Dr. Patricia Kuhl, this starts at the age of 6 months. What's the problem? In these 773 phonemes, we find the sounds that native English speakers use to communicate, or to speak and to listen. So as it turns out, the problem that ESL students have with listening and speaking to the English language has nothing to do with learning or with methodologies. It's more a physiological problem that starts at the age of 6 months. This also explains why a Spanish speaker can listen to and understand another Spanish speaker talk in English much better than an American. And the reason is the Spanish speaker is using the sounds of Spanish to communicate in English and not the sounds that native English speakers use. We also did our homework, and we are now using specialized listening programs that have helped many ESL students listen better to native English speakers and improve speaking abilities.